Hey guys, Erik here, publisher of Great Lakes Scuttlebutt magazine. I'm excited to be down at the Miami International Boat Show right here in beautiful South Beach, Florida. I'm having a blast. As a matter of fact, while I'm here, I get to walk around and find the cool stuff for you guys and report to you on it. I'm here with our friends over at Kicker Marine Audio. Phil White, how are you, brother?
Doing great, brother. How you doing?
I am a lot better than I deserve.
Well, that's good.
That is good. So, you got some cool stuff going on over at Kicker. Tell us about it.
We've got the new KMXL loudspeakers. 3 models with our KMXL 8.4, the KMXL 654, our KMXL 694 is not on this trip. It's off on another assignment. But we've got 3 new speakers in the lineup. High efficiency is the name of the game here. We're utilizing horn-loaded technology for the high-frequency drivers. We're using larger voice coils for the mid-range drivers. And we've got quite a bit larger voice coil in the compression driver, which lives on the back of the speaker right here.
So in all of these terms, none of which I really understand, is the sound going to be bigger, louder, better with these speakers than the regular speakers?
It will be all of that, Eric.
I love it. Tell me why. Tell me why, Phil.
In terms of sensitivity, your average coax from Kicker, KM84 for example, plays at about 90 dB sensitivity. And that's geek talk for how loud it'll play.
Right.
The KMXL 84 plays up to 92 dB sensitivity. In layman terms, that's almost twice as loud. It's about 70% twice as loud for the same amount of power that you put in it.
Well, time out. 90 to 92 doesn't sound like 70%. How is that possible?
Well, the way we hear things is really kind of wild. You would think that to make something twice as loud, you'd have a measured level of 50 and have to go to 100 to get twice as loud. But because it's logarithmic measurement, and because our ears aren't linear, 3 dB is what's been scientifically proven is perceived twice the volume.
No kidding. So these are 92, and I noticed that the difference from your standard speakers is that this looks like it's a cone. And it goes in, it's got this cone shape to it, where this is a little bit different than that.
Right, we've got a 1-inch direct radiating dome with this speaker.
Right.
Where with this one, we're utilizing a equitangential is a hard word to repeat.
I would never be able to say it.
Equitangential horn. That horn is connected to a driver that actually is all the way through the speaker, and it is on the back of the speaker like you see right here.
So this is the back of this?
Correct.
Okay. So it looks like it might be, is it not as deep? Are these the same measurements?
They are the same cutout diameter, and the 8, the 6.5 is a little bit larger than its original cousin.
Okay.
The depth is a tiny bit deeper on the KMXL product that we just now introduced.
Right.
But it's not a lot deeper. We're utilizing a very cool motor assembly where both the high frequency voice coil and the mid-range driver voice coil are operating from the same magnetic structure.
Okay, so I'm getting almost twice the sound going to the speaker. Let's talk about sound quality.
Okay.
Am I hearing better from something like this compared to something that we would have beforehand, or what's what else is the advantage outside of it's louder?
With the Kicker horn technology, you've got the advantage of you can take advantage of the efficiency of the horn that the horn provides, but the unique geometry that we're using in these provides a very musical, very uniform, very even sound. Okay. It's primarily due to the shape of that horn.
Right. I like that. All right, so I'm interested. I want to get some of these for my boat. And you know, boats have like 35 speakers on every boat, right?
Absolutely.
Even canoes have 35 speakers now.
Yep.
So will
Did one the other day.
There you go. Will all these work in coordination with one another? Will I notice anything different? Do I have to have different sizes for different areas? Do you sell multiple sizes, or this is what you get and that's it?
Well, in terms of compatibility, we make these where they'll work the same way as a regular loudspeaker.
Yeah.
So you can hook them up, they hook up just the same.
Yeah.
They, of course, will play louder, as we've already talked about. The sound, ideally, you like to have all the same types of speakers, all KMXL, for example, in your boat.
Yeah.
But you don't have to. If you're budget conscious, you want to add a pair now, add a pair later. That's possible and feasible, and you're not going to mess things up adding one pair of these, leaving your old speakers in for a little while.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're getting that kind of power out of the speaker, that type of volume out of the speaker,
Yeah.
I don't even need my amplifier anymore.
Well, no, you don't. You're going to get the same amount of power,
Right?
but you're a boater, right?
Yes, sir.
How many boaters want to run around with a 50-horse motor?
That's a good point.
250's better?
Yeah.
500's better?
Right?
Sorry.
You want to put an amplifier in these things if you're going to be the big
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
150 watts RMS power handling on the KMXL 65, 250 watts RMS power handling on the KMXL 84.
Wow.
Now, and I want to add to that, when we talk about power handling, at Kicker, when we test for power handling, we test with a full range signal. We set it up in a special room where it's all isolated and quiet. We test them for days.
Yeah.
Things catch on fire, things melt. We test and
It's a
improve.
great work environment,
Yeah,
Phil.
we test and improve and test and improve until they quit burning and quit melting.
Okay.
And then after we've done all that, if they still sound good, then we bring them, make them real.
I love it. All right, so I'm interested. I want to get some. Where do I go? What do I do? If I can't make it down to the Miami show, shame on me, because I should be here. Where am I going to go online to find out information about the product, make
Yep.
sure it's right for me, and then contact my local guy to get these in my boat?
Okay, www.kicker.com. You can find out everything about these products that are new and everything else in the Kicker lineup. And there you can also find your Kicker dealer by going and clicking on the dealer locator tab, typing in your zip code, boom, you can find your local guy that has the product or can get it.
So not Kicker Marine Auto, just kicker.com.
www.kicker.com.
I think you made it too simple, brother.
Hell yeah.
I love it. I
Like
love
it.
it. All right, Phil, you're the man.
Thank you, sir. You're
Really
the man.
appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Just kicker.com. That's all you need to do. Go there, find out all the information about the new product, the existing product, everything that you need for your marine audio needs, and find your local guy. Get it installed this year. Thanks so much for joining us today, guys. We'll see you out on the water.